'Twas the night before Frukmas, when all through the castle a podcast was planned by three stupid arseholes. They set themselves down, ready to chat, while MJ put on his propeller hat. Stuart had groomed himself and stroked at his beard, while Nathan wrote intros, some sexy, some weird. He read them all out, making sure to pronounce every word, rhyme and syllable with a lyrical bounce. First up was Stuart, a man who loved beer, who had the most wonderful musical ear. Nate wanted to compliment, to sing all his praises, instead joked of gravy and was called a huge racist. Next up was MJ, the founder of FRUK, a curious fellow, a joker, a cuck. An insult was needed to chop at his ego. Nate knew the right words. Oi mate, you're a pedo. So there they all were, Unwrapped's hosts in trio, but they needed someone else to go on with the show. But who would they pick? Who'd be their guest? They mentioned some names, trying to pick who was best. Not Gossie, nor Tony, nor Kelly, nor Clements, nor Callum, nor Alex. I said no bloody Clements. We must find a name, someone who's naughty. Perhaps he'll like smoking while sipping a 40. So they searched high and low for the right kind of guy, from the depths of the sea to the top of the sky. He wasn't in Leicester, Southampton or Plymouth. He wasn't in Chester, Northampton or Weymouth. And when they had failed and were calling it a night, someone said, "Wait, did we check Isle of Wight?" They jumped in their car, feeling all merry. Let's hope our heroes could catch the last ferry. The good luck was with them as they boarded the ship. When they arrived on the isle, they returned to their whip. Driving like loons, they searched for their prize and hoped that they would give him a crimbo surprise. They drove on and on, keeping their eyes on road. It would have been easier to just get on chode. When all hope was lost and they thought they had failed, they heard a familiar voice that just wailed. For crying out loud, was that Meatloaf it sang? Wait, over there, it's the one-handed gang. Stood in the centre was the man they did need, with the unmistakable smell of the weed. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. Who is this man that they'd finally met? You've guessed who he is, I'd surely bet. He has many names and a number of honours, but I'm sure you'll know him simply as Bongerzz. So now that they'd found the show's final host, it's time to begin. Well, not yet, but nearly, almost. I wish all you listeners love, health and cheer. Thank you for listening to our stupidity all year. But to finally close out this poem rewrite, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Season's greetings to all, and welcome to episode 53 of FRUK Unwrapped, lovingly entitled A White Christmas. I love Wight, both a place and a catchphrase of neo-Nazis. Tonight is our Christmas special, so without further ado, come in and know me better, man. Our first host loves Christmas food, and in particular, Christmas puddings. He's just disappointed that he hasn't yet been able to work out how to flame it in gravy. It's Stuart Buller.
Racist!
Well, yeah, that's what I do, that. You alright?
Yeah, alright. Right, yeah. Good, feeling festive. I would say that this podcast recording is kicking off my Christmas-like period, like, big time. This is my...
Oh, wow.
It's all starting here, like, full-on vibes.
Wait, when do you finish work?
I've got another week and a half of work. I break up on Friday the 20th. Half day.
Incredible.
Correct.
That's also when I break up.
Correct.
But I have to book my holiday.
Yeah.
If I could compare our next host to any Christmas-related characters, it would be Oh, God. What was that? It would be Krampus. He's always horny and should be around kids. It's Michael Jamieson.
Hey.
A couple of rumours there, mixed in with some couple of painful truths. How are you doing, Nate?
Not too bad. This is kicking off my Christmas season tonight.
Yeah.
It's sort of me too. I mean, I've started my advent calendars. I started eating Christmas chocolates. I've gone to Christmas fairs, Christmas markets, and eating Christmas food. But no, this is really going to do it. Speaking to you, lads.
Dunno. All right,
You know, no one's even wearing a Christmas jumper.
Christmas.
Yeah, that T-shirt. May I add T-shirt, which looks quite thin, with vine and sort of jungle leaves on, is not Christmassy.
It's
Oh,
Southern
they
Hemisphere.
don't celebrate Christmas in the rainforest, do they not?
Probably not.
Racist.
Fair enough. And finally, a man who is without doubt the cheerleader of this podcast. I'm not sure any of them really ever expected this day to come. Please give a warm welcome to Bongerzz himself, Jason King.
Bongerzz.
Gang.
How's it going, Jason?
I am absolutely, without a doubt, in heaven right now.
Wow.
Wow.
This must be what you see when you get to the gates.
Christ, imagine getting to the gates and seeing Michael Jameson staring back at you.
Yeah, is that in the bit where they go, here's what you could have had?
Thank you very much for joining us, Jason. You like I said in the intro, I mean, I'd like to think we've got our fair little group of fans that follow the podcast, but in terms of just regular shouting out at our podcast, it's I think you're head and shoulders above everyone. So from our point of view, I thank you for all of the nice comments and everything that you do every week or every couple of weeks when the show gets dropped. And thanks for coming on.
Thank you for the entertainment on Gang.
Oh, love it.
So how long? Let's go. A fan of FRUK, a fan of Food Review UK. When did you come across Michael's face?
See, I think I was, unfortunately, I was about the age of 15. I think I'm 15, possibly 16 at youngest. So you can't get blamed for anything illegal. So I was just here one night. Probably, I think I was eating a bag of crisp, and I just thought, yeah, let's have a look at some KFC videos on YouTube. And I just stumbled upon this man sat in a car with his missus, or soon to be wife. I do not know at the time. And he's just having a box of chicken, having a laugh and all that. And I just thought, fucking right, this is all right. But when I first proper got into FRUK was the 10,000 Q&A, definitely on Gang. Fucking right. I know, what a story, eh? Bloody hell.
You're definitely one of the names. I remember Ellie Too Stiffy from almost as long as I can remember, like being like friends with Michael and seeing the channel and stuff like that. Like, you are definitely one of the names that's stuck around. I think it blew my mind, but I think on you like,
oh, Nate
you
breaking up a little bit.
Breaking my heart.
This is awkward. I better send someone the show schedule just in case.
No, don't you dare.
But yeah, no, just saying, like, you're definitely one of the names in the comment section that's been around for absolutely years, and just remember you just saying some mad shit down in the comment section. And I think it blew my mind, and maybe all of our minds, when we found out like you were coming up to your 21st birthday. Yeah,
I know. I do sound like a 20-year-old, 30-year-old.
So much younger than something like some of your stuff that you're coming out with, absolute classic comedy gold, and it just blew our mind that like a teenager was doing that. What's up, Stu? What's up, Stu?
Nothing. Just good connection, isn't it?
Oh Christ! Really?
Yeah.
Is anyone on the Wi-Fi or anything?
Is your missus
Nope.
streaming some hardcore again?
Yeah, it's Laura downloading just so much porn.
As long as we enjoy it together, hopefully.
It's Christmas now.
Is it working a bit better now, mate?
I hope so, mate. I do hope so.
It seems a little better to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Was it just
pressure?
Was it shit the entire time then, or
no? Some of the bits are a bit like. Oh, bloody hell, big up Chewbacca.
Right.
Carry on, Nathan.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's carry on. I'm just going to move on. I can't even bother to repeat the last thing that I said twice that didn't get through. So yeah, you have been our biggest cheerleader of the podcast. Do you listen to podcasts normally? Is this something new that you've got into for FRUK Unwrapped or yeah?
Well, I used to like a bit of good old Ricky Gervais podcast whilst jamming on the Xbox and all that. You know, I just have it playing in the background. But I watched one or two True Geordie podcasts, and I got into them, like, you know, just chatting shit and having a laugh. But then when I seen you lot were doing one, that's when I fully got into them. Like, and now I just non-stop. Like, I just can't get off the podcast thing now. Like,
do you listen to others as well then?
I listened to a horror one in America called Dead Meat. They do like kill counts. So say like a Hellraiser, for instance. Say like everyone who died in Hellraiser. They'll just be like, so yeah, in 1 minute and 20, Jennifer died. And all that kind of
that's
shit.
cool.
Yeah, no, it's naughty little vibes.
Let's move on to some food-related Bongerzz questions. What's your favourite food, man?
Crisp, definitely.
Correct.
I love a bag of crisp. Just beat everything. What's your favourite food, Courtney, anyway? Everyone.
Burgers and pizza, pretty much.
Yeah, maybe burgers.
Yeah, I'd say burgers.
Yeah, I do like burger. They're fucking naughty.
Yeah.
Oh, a bit of Five Guys, but tonight we are 4.
We are 4 guys. We can get someone else on. Where's Uzi?
Oi, oi. Yeah, I wonder the fuckers. Hey, listen, I see that smile. Oh.
You've recently started your own little mini channel, in drawing some inspiration from Mr. Michael Jameson. How's that going? Do you enjoy doing those videos?
Oh, I bloody love them. I just I like flicking on that camera and just chatting shit for like a good 2 to 3 minutes. You know, sort of saying the one hand gang and all that. But yeah, I'm enjoying it, man.
Love it. I need more. Love it. Favorite moment is it's like when you found the Rogue One cup and you were like, you said something like Darth Vader shit or something.
And it wasn't
fucking love it.
It wasn't Darth Vader.
Yeah, and it wasn't Darth Vader. Yeah. Love it. Yeah, please do more.
I think they're my favourite videos of yours. The first one that you did with the unboxing of the American snacks, and then the one that in the cupboards, like just when you're just chatting about random shit. Like the reviews have been great; they've been funny themselves. But when you've got when you're moving from product to product,
from one thing to one thing, like keeping their mind like.
I want to see like a series like in the drawer, in the under the cupboards, in the fridge, in the freezer, like in favorite socks or something. I don't know.
Favorite socks.
I don't know. Basically getting in all the things.
That sounds fucking naughty, though.
Correct. Yeah, definitely do more.
Here's one thing. The reason I haven't filmed another video yet is because the table I film my drink reviews on, the One Hand Gang. It's starting to get a bit messy, so I need to give that a bit of a wipe down. That sounds wrong. Not the only thing being wiped down. Yes, I need to wet some tissue and give it a good wiping.
I know how it goes.
Right.
Good man. Right, as a regular listener to the show, you will know random questions. So, can you give me 3 numbers between 1 and 10, please?
Oh, yes, I can. So I'm going to go by roulette numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to pick 7. I'm going to pick 7, 10,
okay,
and 1.
7, 10, and 1. Okie dokie. All right, first up. Sweet or savoury tooth? I'm guessing savoury if Chris, you're number 1, but yeah.
Definitely savoury.
Or savoury tooth, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Good man. What was the next one you said? 10. 10.
Yeah.
Chocolate flavoured poo or poo flavoured chocolate?
Yes, I was hoping I was going to get this one. I've asked one or two of my homies this one, and I never know what to actually answer properly. And I think I'd have the shit flavoured chocolate.
Absolutely,
Correct,
that's the correct answer. Yeah, because no one wants to eat shit regardless of how it tastes.
Oh no. Oh, especially the ones on the side of the road. Oh, I see the
There's a great follow-up question, but I'm not going to ask it. Right, final one. What was the last one you said?
Number 1.
Number 1. Any weird food quirks?
Oh, naughty. I do not enjoy, like, when I'm having, say, like a fry-up with chips and spaghetti hoops. I do not like my chips be touching my spaghetti hoops.
Yeah.
And that's a bit of a weird one. Right.
No.
What, a fry-up
I'm
like
sort of with you on that.
a breakfast with spaghetti hoops on?
Well, I don't like beans.
That is madness. That is absolute madness, man.
Makes you fart, don't they?
Spaghetti hoops on a breakfast.
Don't worry. Not that
I mean, each their own. I've never heard of spaghetti hoops with a fry-up.
No.
What?
No.
Fair play. Why didn't you like beans?
Just awful. I don't know. I don't mind tomato sauce, but I don't like beans. Definitely not. Oh, little shits.
Fair play. Well, that's giving us a nice little insight into the world of Mr. B Lungs. Thank you very much. Let's us move on to a little round of QIVI.
Yes.
Quivia.
Quivia.
Yeah, it's Quivia time to play Quivia. Q-U-I-V-I-A. Yeah, it's Quivia time to play some Quivia. It's like a cross between some trivia and a quiz and a such. It stems apart the two of those two aforementioned words. Q-U-I-V-I-A. Yeah, it's Quivia time to play some Quivia. Q-U-I-V-I-A. Yeah, it's Quivia time to play some Quivia.
Right, tonight I've done something a little bit different. It is Christmas. This is our third Christmas special. I don't want to do the same old thing that I've done before, which is just ask general knowledge questions. I've gone for something a little bit different. So, you've heard of Elf on the Shelf?
Correct, I have, yeah.
So tonight's game is all going to be about rhyming things, on things, in things, at things, over things, up things, outside of things, things on things.
Wow.
Doing a zoo.
Love it.
Each of the clues and or the answers will be FRUK related or FRUK Unwrapped related.
Ooh.
I've got 9 in total. You're each going to you're each going to give me. You each can do 3 of these, and it's how many points you get based off of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to start with Jason, Mr. Lungs. Can you give me a number between 1 and 9, please?
Oh. 1.
1. Okay. All right.
Oh, sorry. I'll do 1 first. Sorry.
No. Han Solo's mate ate the sweetest food in the world. So think of Elf on the Shelf and what?
Nate. Man like Nate.
Wrong.
I reckon it's man like Nate. I'm just gonna answer Nate, please.
It's not that. Either of you two got a guess on that?
I've obviously got some of it.
What the sweetest thing in the world?
Han Solo's mate
Yeah.
ate the sweetest food in the world. Think of FRUK.
Mars bar.
Oh.
Star Wars, isn't it?
Oh.
Well, who's Han Solo's mate?
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
who is a...
Wookie. Oh, right. Okay, I've got it. Wookie.
Go on then. You're not going to get any points for it, but what is it?
Wookie in a Maryland cookie.
Cookie and a Wookie.
Maryland.
Cookie and a Wookie.
Cookie and a Wookie.
Chewbacca Maryland. I thought it was supposed to rhyme though.
Yeah. All right, Michael. Michael, between 2 and 9, please.
2. Yeah.
So, okay, we'll just get it numerically. Cool. Chris Clements riding a cabled transport system.
Oh.
A cabled transport system.
I think they're cabled.
So it's Chris Clements on a cabled transport system.
Got it.
Cabled?
I've got it.
Are they
was
cabled?
Yeah, I believe they are.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
tram?
No.
Right, so it's obviously CC on an Audi TT.
Correct. Incorrect.
Stuart?
Bacon hater
yes.
in an elevator.
No, but it's even better.
Chris Tremens on the tram line. Yes.
Oh, it's so close. It's clam on a tram.
Oh!
Fucking hell! I said wait, didn't I say tram and you said no?
Because I thought it was an elevator.
Fucking hell, mate! Clam? Who calls him clam?
Chris
Yeah, no.
Clam.
Chris the Clam
fucking-
Clements.
Hey,
He's been introducing that like on every single show. Every single appearance has been Chris the Clam Clements.
that must have been on my phone.
Yeah. Stuart.
3.
3. Cool. Awesome.
There
Why
he
don't
is.
you go? Oh, here we go. The brain of Quivia standing on a painting made of fecal matter.
Oh, that's fucking easy.
No, but it's about the painting thing, isn't it? So it's Stu. Well, it can't just be as simple as stew on a poo. It needs to be more.
I know it.
Otherwise, the
I
painting.
know it.
I
I know it.
Painting made of fecal matter. Stew on a poo.
No,
I'll
I know
give
it.
you-
Do you want me?
I'll give you half a point. Go on.
Stuart Bullock on a poo Pollock.
Stuart Bullock on the
No.
shitter.
Stuart on poo art.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
go on
yeah,
with that.
That's
yeah.
what.
Good that, yeah. Well
Yeah,
done,
it's all
Nathan.
right.
Jason, 4 to 9.
7.
It's just so I got listeners. Do you hear that bias though? Do you remember when Stuart said? Do you remember when Stuart got part of his answer right, and got half a point for it? And do you remember when I read out half of my answer right and I didn't get any half point for it?
Yeah,
just so you're seeing the bias.
Everyone
Right,
remembers it.
carry on.
Everyone remembers it. This is why winners keep on winning, mate.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of bias.
You that wasn't your final answer though, so
It was my first answer, and first
Bang
answer
the
sometimes is stronger.
anyway, number 7.
So
A Thompson wedding tradition in fake denim.
got it.
A Thompson wedding tradition in fake denim.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I think for Nate for £100, I'd like to answer the question.
Please do.
Is it when Emma Thompson met Adam Johnson? It rhymes.
Does rhyme.
Yes,
How
yeah.
old was she at the time?
Oh.
Is there either of you two go?
It's pegging in a legging.
Pegging and jegging.
That's not fair. Power
Yeah,
Rangers.
yes.
That's a naughty hat.
Little
Right.
Timmy episode.
Michael, 4, 5, 6, 8, or 9.
8, please.
8.
Rhymes with Nate.
Classic nugget condiment that's running late. Classic
Got it.
nugget
Got it.
condiment that's running late.
Got it.
So it's
Got it.
Okay, running
it.
late.
I have got
delayed,
it, Michael. I have got it, Michael. I've got it, Michael. I've got the answer,
That's
Michael.
quite distracting. Mate.
Michael.
It's probably delayed.
Michael.
Delayed.
Golden points.
So it's like ketchup, mustard, barbecue sauce, Worcestershire sauce, mayo, late. Running late. I can't imagine what that could like. Tardy, basically. It's either tardy.
Yeah. Jamie Vardy.
Mustard. Tardy mustard.
No. Stuart?
What the fuck, mate? I still get it. I still get a point because it's sort of right.
McFlurry in a hurry.
Correct.
Oh.
Right.
I was going to say, Nate.
They're all FRUK related.
What happened?
Yeah, they're all FRUK related. I said that at the start. Stuart?
5.
4, 5, 6 or 9?
5.
5.
Oh,
A treble-winning swordsman stabbed with a treble-winning swordsman stabbed with an eating instrument.
Treble-winning sword. Oh! Dwight York impaled on a fork.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll take that. York on a fork.
Oh my god.
Bloody hell.
Yorkie.
Yorks.
Yorks.
Jason, 4, 6 or 9?
Definitely have to be 9.
9. The third FRUK buddy and a Kentucky Fried chatting host.
Oh. Oh.
The third FRUK buddy and a Kentucky Fried chatting host.
Claire eating a pear.
I can't believe he's got it. Either of you two?
Is it Gossy and Rossi?
Oh.
No.
David Goss and Petrades. I have no idea.
Gossy with an Aussie.
Ooh, that's
That
slick.
doesn't. I mean, that doesn't rhyme. But let's gloss over that.
Rhymes enough.
Yeah.
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 Rhymes
Some
enough.
of the answers will be false.
Yeah.
Michael, 4 or 6?
4, please.
A bottle of Foster's Radler in a hiking bag.
So bottle of Foster's Radler. That's got to be something to do with crackback. And a camping bag. I don't know what a camping bag even is called.
A hiking bag, not a camping bag.
A hiking bag. Backpack. Oh, crackback with your backpack.
There we go. Well done.
Melty.
Naughty.
And final one, Stuart, number 6.
Correct.
Mrs. Jameson riding giant rabbit.
Oh, easy, straight away.
A giant rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, that's the easiest one. Come on.
A giant rabbit. What?
Yeah.
Why is everyone looking at me like it's obvious? It's not obvious.
It's the most obvious. This is by far the easiest one.
Yeah, I would have said this was the easiest one.
A giant rabbit. Claire on a hair.
There we go.
Ooh.
We get time about there, won't we? The first time, I'm not going to say that actually.
No, please do.
Use your
I think
imagination.
there's a Christmas present to me. No, Christmas present to me.
Reread the question. Reread the question, Nate, and how about you stop being lewd about my wife, please?
Naughty.
Well done. Thank you very much for playing something that's funny entitled Off on the Shelf. Stuart Raymond of Quivier wins with 2.5 points. In fact, I'm going to dock him the half points because Michael's right. I was playing favouritism.
Nate here. If you're like me and have a dangerous amount of disposable income that you can't be trusted with, why not head on over to patreon.com and give some of it to your favourite food review channel and podcast provider. And while you're there, why not give us some money? Way! Nah, but seriously, patreon.com/Food Review UK. Help us get Gossy some new glasses or something. He looks ridiculous.
2 points. Whoa!
Hey, we got Bong Lungs on video now.
Gang, 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 gang.
Gang shit.
Chocolate 4s, chocolate 5s, you know what I mean?
Naughty.
Naughty. Come on.
You wouldn't have seen this, Bongs, but I've put a special Instagram post on today because yesterday I ate food from the Isle of Wight.
Nah. What? And you
Gang
never
shit.
heard about it?
Because
What? You never on the island?
tomatoes, isn't it? Tomatoes are quite big on the Isle of Wight, aren't they?
Well, mine are, but...
Testicle reference.
Gang shit.
Oi, oi. I'm just going to turn that back just so I don't waste my connection, just in case it, uses too much. My beautiful face.
Yeah, gang shit.
Right, let's move on to the discussion piece of tonight's show about Christmas.
Correct.
Wait.
What are we all doing this year, boys? What are we doing for Christmas? Anything new, unusual, fun, funky, cracking back?
No, man. Standard plans. Entrenched now. Routines, traditions, entrenched. Try to think if there's anything even vaguely different. Go for a meal the day before Christmas Eve. I'm going to take my boy out to a restaurant in Manchester because me and Gemma went a couple of weeks ago when he was at school and he was gutted because he really wanted the food. So I'm going to take him out.
What's the restaurant?
It's called Cottonopolis in Manchester, Japanese restaurant. So me and Theo were going to go there for lunch the day before Christmas Eve. But other than that, standard plans, innit? Christmas Eve calzones, Christmas dinner at my house, beer.
Hang on, did you say Christmas Eve calzones? But
Yeah.
but are you not taking him out on Christmas Eve?
Day before Christmas Eve.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Christmas Eve calzone, standard, and then standard Christmas in it. Yeah.
And any change to the internals of the calzone?
No, it will be meatballs and it will be peppers and some kind of continental meat.
Bechamel?
bet your ass. No, there will be no bechamel in my calzone. Bechamel does not belong in a calzone, no matter what Zizzy say.
What about you, Michael? What's your Christmas plans this year? I mean,
Standard.
No, go on. I was going to say something and realised it was on a different podcast. Carry on.
Fair. I am normal. So think I've got 25th onwards off work up until the new year. So we're gonna whale off and
you got the 25th off, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm working on the 24th.
Oh.
Sea Eve, naughty. Yes. So going round to Claire's parents on Christmas Day as per usual. Boxing Day as well, I imagine, and seeing the Bristol fam, the Thompson crew on the Saturday before,
Pegging or
and then I assume they'll be pegging, yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Go to the Lego store on New Year's Day, get all the new Lego sets, and just chill in between, really. All of them. Well, not all the ones I want. Some of the ones I want. Really looking forward to it, though, man.
How much money will you spaff up the wall?
Do I really have to answer that?
Yeah,
I would like you to.
It'll be so.
Some of our Patreon subscribers might be interested to know.
Yeah. So I'm gonna I'll get money for Christmas and I'll get Lego vouchers for Christmas. I usually get somewhere in the region of 100 to 150 in Lego vouchers for Christmas because it's pretty much what everyone knows to get for me. So if I've got that, I've got about 50 on the card, so that's 200 covered. I'll probably spend up to about 2 to 250 myself, so 450. Gang shit.
Right.
What have you got your eyes on this year? What you getting?
I've already made my little spreadsheet, so I'll pull it off.
Right,
Pull it
and
up.
when you've done that, tell us what you're gonna.
Oi, oi.
Can you not remember like one or two of them? Or?
You know, I mean, I don't want the comprehensive list. I'm just like a suggestion of, audio podcast.
I want the bookstore, the creative
yeah.
bookstore.
Yeah,
Definitely going to get some Ninjago stuff. Definitely going to get some
DC
minifigures, which
No,
the DC minifigures have a rumoured price of £3.50.
Yeah.
Really loving the look of the Speed Champions.
Yeah.
Redesigned, they look awesome, so I'm definitely going to get them. I'll get a couple of the shit Marvel sets.
Yeah.
I probably won't get the Star Wars set because I'll probably need to wait until it's reduced.
So you're not allowed
So that's the need column, and then I've also got a want column. So I might.
Have you made this diagram?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, it's so I don't forget what I want.
Yeah, but why have you gone to the extent of like artistically doing it? Why couldn't it have just been a list?
Because
for the audio listeners, I need to describe what I'm looking at right now. So MJ's basically done a Photoshop image essentially of all the various products he wants, and then with different various coloured prices on them, separated into a need column and a want column. Like genuinely, I've got no idea what's going on that he would spend time not just making a nice little, like even to the extent of doing a spreadsheet would blow my mind. But the fact that you've got the amount of time on your hands,
I haven't got time to do this.
Why have you done this then?
As you well fucking know, I've got severe special needs.
Fucking hell!
You're not even using that on a video. You're not using that on Instagram. That is literally purely for your own purposes.
Yeah, it's mental, isn't it? Imagine what is that behaviour?
Especially when you didn't even make a thumbnail for this podcast until we reminded you yesterday.
Mate, is it autism? I don't know. It's something like that, isn't it?
Sorry, please continue.
No, so yeah, but I don't know. This list doesn't have everything I want. That like, there's a few Ninjago arcade pods. I like basically my New Year's Day Lego store trip. It is really exciting. It's the day of the year that I get the most Lego, and I like to get a nice variety, and I like to get some big sets in there as well as some smaller ones. So we'll see. I'll definitely get a decent number of the stuff on this list, but the Lego Marvel stuff this year is awful. They're some of the worst sets I've seen.
So
I'm gonna have to.
Are you planning on adding those Ninjago sets to the image, or?
There's a few Ninjago sets on there.
I think you said there's some that weren't on there.
There's a few that aren't on there, but I can't. Yeah, I don't really have space for them, and I don't really. Yeah, I don't know. You're you're highlighting the ridiculousness. So,
fucking hell. You could make the images smaller, to be honest, couldn't you? To be fair,
I already have. Like how much I wanted, and then to be honest, Nate, I probably realised how much wasted time I was wasting on it.
I love even just the little interesting details. Like one of the products says something like $59.99 ?
Yeah, cause some of the prices aren't known yet. If that is more than $59.99, that is going to be absolutely extortionate.
Yeah, cool. Right, let's go on to our guest. Jason, what are you doing for Christmas, mate?
Well, I have a request from Mr. Bullock.
Hello?
I'm surprised he hasn't said it yet. I need you to say in your Claire voice, Claire, they're making fun about my Legos.
Claire! They're all taking the mickey out of me by making my weird little Lego with me. Claire! It's not fair. They're taking the mickey out of me for playing with my toys.
I spent really long on this.
Oh, Claire! They pointed out the flaw that I'd made the images too large and couldn't fit anything on, and I didn't have an appropriate comeback. Claire, I'm a pathetic joke of a man.
This isn't even the best Stuart voice we've heard this evening.
Well, this
No, that's
present.
Listen to Objectively Bad Podcast, Episode 5, where you'll hear what can only be described as an aroused, computer-phonic Kermit the Frog.
It broke me in half.
Oh,
Jason, talk to me. Christmas. What are you doing?
Christmas plans. So what I plan on doing this year is waking up, having a cheeky drink. Probably going to have a naughty little gamble because the casinos offer a nice little online slots bonus around this time of year.
What's that?
Yeah, you know, like put in the tenner and get 50 spins back and all this kind of shit. Or just the average. What else am I doing? So yeah, I'm going to go to my sister's.
Yep.
See her little shit kids. I'm joking, by the way. What do you call it? Yeah, see her little shit brats. See them for a bit. Watch them open presents. Unfortunately, I don't think no bastard's got me anything. So, Christmas. No, they better have. I said, look, just give me money to gamble with. That's all I want. Money and drink.
Get your niece and nephews to buy you some crank.
Some crank. Crank, Michael. Michael, what do you think crank is, Michael?
Crank probably isn't marijuana.
And Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Trilogy box set.
Crank. Interesting, Michael.
Crank.
Yeah.
Will you have a Christmas spliff?
Every time. As soon as I wake up, I will arise to a naughty little bong. Oh, yes, I never
Nice.
the medical marijuanas for Christmas. We shall smoke during the day, during the night.
Let me
And
tell you
on
something about. Let me tell you something about Bongerzz, MJ. There's 3 things in this world he likes: FRUK, marijuana, and meatloaf. So don't go asking him if he's going to be spliffing on Christmas Day.
Spliffing.
That's implied. Yeah,
You
spliffing.
already know that.
Spliffing the crank.
There will be two trees at Christmas. The tree that's covered in lights, and the trees that are getting burnt up. Yeah.
Oh yes. Shout out to the wallpapers. Oh yeah, a few more things. Yeah, I'll have my mum's. I mean, I'll have me sister's roast dinner.
Are you a fan of Christmas dinners?
I do enjoy a cheeky little naughty roast from time to time, but I do not. I'm not the biggest fan of my mother's ones, so they're very rare for me.
What's wrong with your mum's ones?
Well, here's a quick thing. It's like everything my mum's done about a roast dinner, my sister has taken that and bettered it, if that makes sense. Like my mum's roast is nice, but say like a roast potato.
She busts out the Aunt Betty's.
She fucking might as well.
Oh wow! Wow.
Do you think I get that? So yeah, my mother's roast. So she'll like covering him in like oil and fat, and you'll go and cut into him, and like it'll just drizzle out. Which I don't mind a bit of drizzle, a bit lemon drizzle cake and that. But to the point where it's like a mountain. Do you know what I mean? Like a volcano. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you've got to watch out. Make sure you close your eyes when you cut open those potatoes in case it goes in your eyes. Like. and I'm tired of right. There's another potatoes, nipper. You know what I'm saying? Nipper.
Fair play. Well, what else are you doing Christmas?
Oh, yeah. Christmas. Yeah, just going to probably be drinking most of the day away, watch the nippers open their presents, pretend to be happy, enjoy myself. Hopefully my granddad comes down as well for Christmas dinner because he loves to have a moan. So, he'll pluck some shits for us all. That's great. But yeah, just have a drink, have a good time. What about you, my good friend, Natey boy?
At home this year, obviously with the little one, just it's always now, a family affair. Staying at home with the mother-in-law, the wife, the little baby girl. Got the father-in-law over on Christmas Day, and then on Boxing Day, got Laura's brother and his family coming over for games and snacks and bullshit and whatnot. So yeah, it's tradition.
You having a few games of FIFA?
No, just like board games and stuff like that.
2 weeks till Christmas Eve as well.
Big time.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Wow,
Where's the time gone?
Yeah.
it is crazy. It is crazy.
Christmas is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it, Christmas? I love Christmas.
It's just like pure happiness, basically.
Yeah. I do buzz off Christmas. Big time.
When is too early for Christmas? Like things like songs and stuff like that. Like everyone goes, oh, it's Christmas in August and all that bullshit. But when is it too early?
November, but it's difficult for me because obviously Christmas songs have to start for me before you really want to hear them because you've got to be getting them ready, innit? But yeah, August is too soon. No, November is too soon. Christmas can, December is fine. Anything pre-December for me is too soon.
So what do you arrange like Christmas productions and whatnot?
Christmas concerts and stuff. I do go out performing. I take the kids out and we go and perform like in care homes and stuff and for various different charity events and what have you.
Wow.
So we did an event. Did a homeless drop in last week. I'm doing a couple of care homes next week and stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
Do a lot. Don't like to talk about my charity work. It doesn't sit with my hard man image.
Second show in a row that Stuart's talking about the charity work he doesn't like to talk about. No, fair play, lad. I actually most things about Christmas I'm not too fussed by, but music, that's the one thing that it really annoys me when it starts too soon because it's just inescapable. It's like every shop you go in, just Christmas music the whole time. I just get sick of hearing exactly the same songs constantly and consistently. That's the only thing about Christmas where I'm a bit of a bar humbug and I'm like, no, switch that fucking shit off. Just because it just becomes everywhere. It's just everywhere. It's inescapable, and I don't like it. Everything else, like when people start moaning about the food showing up on the shelves, I don't care. People need time to organise. People need to buy this stuff. Yeah. Some of the food's lovely and you can eat it before Christmas if you really want to.
Correct.
That doesn't bother me at all. But music is just the one thing Christmas where I'm a bit like, bleh, stop it. Stop it.
Yeah.
Social media, what does it mean to ya? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, hey, like, follow, retweet, make our day. Social media, what does it mean to ya? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, hey, like, follow, retweet, make our day.
You can find Food Review UK on Twitter at Food Review UK, Facebook also at Food Review UK, and on Instagram at frukcast. Check it out.
Derek Sandy needs to release a Christmas song or an album.
What's that?
Mr. Derek Sandy. You know Welcome to the Isle of Wight?
I do not.
No.
Derek Sandy?
Derek Sandy? Who's Derek Sandy?
It's your uncle or something?
What, am I saying his name wrong or something?
I've never... Derek Sandy?
Derek Sandy.
No.
What are you saying?
Derek Sandy.
He was on... he was on X Factor.
Oh,
I die.
Britain's Got Talent. Derek Sandy.
Yeah. He does a good anthem called Welcome to the Isle of Wight.
Yeah. I remember him now. Oh God.
You may listen to this after the podcast.
Yep. But I love the way I love the beautiful moment there that you just thought instinctively we all remembered this guy that had his 5 minutes of fame on Britain's Got Talent.
Well, who don't know Derek Sandy?
Am I right in remembering that you know him or your sister knows him or something like that?
My sister's met him and taken the photo. I don't know how much you charge for that, but being a very good celebrity. I'm sure if you was to come to the Isle of Wight, go to the Ryde Beach, he'll probably be there cooking a bit of jerk chicken with Jameson, singing a bit of vibes and that. You know what I mean?
That's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. So everyone can hear Derek Sandy's beautiful tones.
Wow.
Oh no. Whoa, yeah. We got Jar on this one. Rastafari. Oh yeah, I see that.
Together we be living in harmony.
Oh yeah.
With hope for our future prosperity. You really don't know how much it means to me. From the golden beaches.
The chorus is far too long. It's that, isn't it? But yeah, cracking tune.
What, Joe?
Yeah, he's not released a Christmas song then, has he not?
No, unfortunately not. I don't know why, to be honest.
Oh, maybe get in touch with his people and see if he can get one out for next year.
I let his people get in touch with me.
Correct. What about food, boys? Anything changed for you, Stuart? By the sound of it, not. But MJ, you do anything new this year?
I've started getting in the tradition of doing a few desserts for Christmas now. So I've done it the last few years now. So I think this year I'm going to do probably going to do a mint choc chip cheesecake.
Nice.
Ooh, interesting. I'm not sure I've ever had a mint choc chip ice cream. No, not ice cream. Cheesecake.
No.
Oh, they're good as shit. My mum used to do them, so it's sort of somewhat inspired by that, I guess.
Nice. Sorry.
Yeah, they're good shit. I had a Lola's cupcake recently, which had just this weekend that had mint cream cheese frosting. So I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing. So that's what gave me sort of the idea. I've made one a few years ago, to be fair. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I probably will do a trifle again. Already got because bloody, I think year before last I struggled slightly to get blancmange. And I think last year I completely failed to get blancmange, so I got the blancmange a few months ago, mate. Damn blancmange short. Nah, mate, near to your Stuart's grimacing, but that near to Christmas blancmange short, it gets real, son.
Blancmange gang.
blank mange.
Blancmange, man. Blancmange is dead.
What's a blancmange?
Yeah. It's milk jelly, mate.
Oh, none of that then.
It's it's something straight out of the 80s. I didn't realise.
Yeah.
Right.
Didn't realise it was still around, kicking around in 2019. Fair play. MJ, and indeed Stuart, I don't know what you're doing lately, but how certainly with you, MJ, you this year's seen you calorie counting and things like that. Is that going straight out the window for Christmas, or are you mindful this year about what you eat?
Mindful of what I'll be doing, but it's going out the window. I'll be more aware of the damage I'm doing.
Yeah. You'll be dreading it. You'll be dreading it the other side of Christmas. Yeah.
Fully fuck. I'm almost in fuck it mode anyway, because but I basically am in fuck it mode for the last few weeks, to be honest.
Yeah.
Fine. I went for a really nice run today because the weather was so windy and it wasn't particularly cold. It just felt really refreshing. But I'm definitely not as big a fan of the running in A, cold weather, and B, the darkness is a real shitter actually. So that's hampering things a little bit. But yeah, in terms of eating over Christmas, diet can get to fuck.
Yeah.
What about you, Stuart? What's your been?
I've not been particularly dieting. I started really well and it dropped off. I think I'll probably go a little bit easier in the run up to Christmas, but then I think the weekend before Christmas, all bets will be off. So I'll try and not when the boxes of celebrations start appearing at work and stuff, I'll try and give them a wide berth. But then once I break up from school, then that is just carnage.
Yeah.
But are you gonna try and do healthy Christmas?
No, not really. Probably the same as MJ. Really, that I'm sort of. It's difficult because last year, I don't know if I went into it on the show or not or whatever. But last year I had food poisoning over Christmas, which meant I didn't get to enjoy anything food related over Christmas at all. So this year I'm sort of looking forward to and hoping that I'm not ill and and I can actually enjoy it. So we've got plenty of snacks and stuff in and foods that I'm essentially looking forward to having over that period. But at the same time, it's one of those things I'm very mindful of it. I don't really want to be like completely undoing the last few weeks of good work and just coming back, the other side of Christmas having put on a shit ton of weight that I've got to lose again. But at the same time, it is Christmas, and unfortunately, regardless of all of the hard work that I've done in the year, the last 13 months, I do enjoy food and I do enjoy eating, and this is an opportunity to do that with friends and family and eat some things that and socialise. So at the end of the day, we are. I'm probably going to just next Monday is my last weigh-in on Man v Fat for the year. So after that, I'll start cracking out some of the snacks and start getting into the holiday spirit. And then probably the week before I go back, just trying to put on the brakes and try and get back into the swing before my next weigh-in.
Thing is, it's better to do that than not
do that.
Like losing weight the rest of the year. Like fuck it, man. It's fine, isn't it? Like it's fine.
Maybe.
I mean, that's the thing. I've been lucky enough that, like, in between the seasons at Man v Fat, I take my foot off the pedal and I'd basically just start eating for 2 weeks, and then when I go back, I'd get back on it. So it's not what I'm in that. I'm not in that sort of bad mental space when it comes to dieting. That if I start eating, I'm off the wagon, and then I'm not getting back on the diet.
Yeah.
So luckily, I can sort of switch it on and off to some degree. It is obviously a bit of a shame if I don't know, put on half a stone, whatever, that I've already lost and have to lose it again. But at the same time, it is Christmas and it's a bloody good time of year and some bloody good food out there, and I want to enjoy it. So, speaking of bloody good food, has there been any highlights this year, in particular for Christmas, of like snacks or food products that are out there and about that people should look out for?
I haven't tried them yet, but I'm a big fan of the Christmas Sainsbury's pretzels, and I've got a couple of bags. They've got cinnamon bun pretzels in this year.
Yeah, we've got the cinnamon bun ones. What was the one you were a fan of? Was it salted caramel?
They had the salted caramel and the maple bacon. I've got and they've done they've replaced the salted caramel with the cinnamon bun. So I've got the cinnamon bun and the maple bacon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you tried the cinnamon bun yet?
No, I haven't cracked them open yet. Christmas snacks are firmly in the garage at the moment.
Might need to get on that.
Tucked away.
Yeah, correct. And I've got bare bags of jalapeno Sniders as well. Bare bags of jalapeno Sniders.
MJ, what about you? Any products? I mean, celebrations are an all year round thing. So what about things that are...
I'm just going to open the lid on this so that you can... guys, I'm opening the lid on a tub of celebrations.
What do we have left?
So,
Good mix.
Should say there's not a huge amount left. And this is the second tub we've gone through.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I'm fuming.
Do you just buy them for yourself then?
Claire gets these in. It's fucking mental, mate.
You actually, she buys them for you? Like she buys them?
Yeah, we go through normally a couple of these. Like we just buy them for the house, sort of thing.
Wow. Like we sort of do that, but like then put them away and have them like nearer to Christmas, not as just like, especially as celebrations are available all year round. Like it's not like I know it is a tradition to have them around Christmas time, but it's not like you can't get them in fucking May, mate.
No one buys them at any other time. Let's be real.
No, apparently not.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure I've really had anything else specific to Christmas, to be honest.
It's been a bit, well, you've got a few videos out there, but there's not been much kicking around that's sort of blowing your mind.
Oh, I've had the cookie mill.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
That was 6 stars.
Oh,
As expected.
6 stars, I bet. Oh, because he's your mate.
Yeah.
Oh, you might as well just sponsor the channel. It'd be easier.
Instead,
The thing that is so stupid about that bias, I know I get on this before, but the thing that's so stupid about that bias is that's people going, oh, that those cookies are obviously shit because they look shit, because you can see how they're crispy on the outer edge and chewy in the middle, and they look shit. Like, you only need to look at them to see how good they are. So it's just fucking idiotic anyway, man. I'm really starting to ban just idiots. Like, one person said he's reported me to the advertising agency for saying what, mate? Saying that I spent... Why the fuck would I spend £15 on cookies if I didn't like them?
we don't need that negativity on the channel, on the gang.
Correct.
Have you had any of the cookie meal, Jason?
I would love to. I did try and mention to my mother and my sister once that how I would like to buy a box, and I told them the price range, and they was like, £10 on a box of cookies. I'm like, this shit's premium. Like, you know what I mean, like, you pay more for an extra nice bit of smoke, right? That's what I mean. So,
exactly. It's all perspective. That's another thing that people get ridiculous about.
Not
like it's all perspective. Like, it's like, 15 quid. Right, so you've never gone for a meal out then, because it's cheaper to cook at home. So you've never eaten outside of your house. It's basically that.
This is the thing. It is, it is expensive if you start stacking it up against most cookies out there. And when I say that, I'm talking about the stuff that is readily available in shops, etc., etc. It is more expensive. However, it's better. So
exactly.
it's not just it's more expensive for the same product. You're actually getting a much better product.
Also,
they do, and it was funny. On one of the comments did say for that tiny cookie. I mean, it's not tiny, mate.
No,
I mean, yes, the circumference might be relatively small, but it's thick with 2 C's.
Yeah, one person said, "Oh, they're much smaller. They're really small. They're much smaller than you expect." First of all, if you've seen the videos, you know how big they are, because you know how big I am. You know how big a human hand is, and you've seen them in my hand. Second of all, what? It arrived and you were like, "Oh, this ridiculous, this the heaviest, densest cookie I've ever held in my life is small." Idiot.
Correct.
Cool. Anyway, here's the Cookie Mill's Christmas cookies are available now. You can find them at thecookieMill.org or something like that.
And I hate to mention objectively bad podcast again, but it goes back to a few episodes ago. You know, a hand job that you get in Kensington is going to be better than a hand job that you get in Solihull.
Is it? I mean, it might be more expensive, but I don't know about better.
It depends, but there's a lot more spit in the Solihull one.
Oh.
Is there?
The ones that I tried.
So, Michael, moving away from your biased, mate. No other Christmas products that you've clocked.
Let me just have a quick look on the. I'll tell you what. Actually, I did pick up those new Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm looking forward to trying.
I had one actually. Sunday evening. I had the. Oh God, I can't remember.
Cherry or Biscoff?
It was the Biscoff one.
Oh,
and dare I say, I think I might slightly prefer it to the normal Biscoff one.
Oh,
so the cream on the inside is a mixture of white chocolate and Biscoff, and I think because of that, the white chocolate just takes away that sickliness of the Biscoff.
Because white chocolate is definitely not sickly.
Well, yes. I appreciate your comment, Stuart. However, when mixed between the two, it takes away the excessiveness then of the Biscoff, and makes it a little bit more subtle. But very nice indeed.
I will say another product that we're biased towards because they make good products is the Chocolate Smiths. So I tried their Christmas Magic. That one's really nice.
Oh. They look naughty.
Yeah, that was really good. That's like it's a really weird one actually. It's like candy cane and gingerbread in one, so it's flavors that you wouldn't think would go together, but it tastes like pure Christmas in a bite.
Sick.
They should let me collab on a bar.
Oh God! What
flavor that would be?
Organic.
I would say Maryland cookies, but marijuana.
Marijuana land.
Oh, that does sound naughty though. Right now.
Not necessarily Christmas thing, but any other snacks you're looking forward to having over the Christmas period? Anything you've saved? I mean, by the sound of it, you go through fucking tins of chocolates. I doubt you're saving any foods, but anything
Just
that's
everything, mate. I can't wait to get cracked onto the roast on the 25th and then the buffet on the 26th. Try and get some sausage roll action and some bread and butter action. I'm a simple man. Simple pleasure.
Your sausage in a roll? Fucking hell.
I've got bare Christmas beers in.
Oh.
Any new ones that you've not tried before?
Loads. I'm looking forward to. I went live on the Facebook group last night. Showed a few. I've got one Hardy's American Brewery gingerbread stout that I'm looking forward to. That should be nice and Christmassy. Yeah, just some good Christmas beers and some good Christmas pretzels. That's what I am.
Is the beer world filled with Christmas themed beers?
Yeah.
What is gingerbread like the main thing that
No, most Christmas themed beers aren't that Christmassy. So you might get things that have got like a vaguely kind of Christmas spiced, so like slightly mulled vibes. And then others, you'll get things that have got more of that kind of. They tend to be more kind of clovey or whatever. You get everything from supermarket Christmas beers. So Brewdog, I've got a couple of Christmas beers out, all the way to like some of the nice stuff that I've got in. I've got, like I say, a couple of American breweries and a couple of Belgian ones, and just a nice mixture.
A good mix.
I like a good mix, yeah.
Naughty mix.
Correct.
Jason, you're a cider man at heart, right?
Yes. I love a cheeky cider.
What's your favourite cider?
Well, I'd have to say the cheeky Mary Down. Lovely. It's my go-to.
Review available on Food Review UK, courtesy of myself. Yeah.
Come on.
You'll be having the ciders at Christmas then?
Oh, mate, non-stop. Drinking the day away. Come on.
Do you get any of the, every now and again? I think it's Recordly gets like spiced apple. That's like a Christmas winter themed one. Have you had that?
Oh no, I don't like that shit.
No, okay, fair enough.
No, it's all right. I don't mind like a spiced rum. I suppose that's Christmas Eve drink we'll get. But then when I have spiced rum, it gets me back to the Isle of Wight connections. Being a pirate on what's it called? Black Gang Chine. The beach.
Yeah.
I'm a Black Gang Chine boy. Black.
You want to send Theme Park Life over and get on the vlogs, cuz.
I know, I need to, man. Get on that Chine gang in action. Get on the Chines.
Not the Chine.
Robin Hood's Adventure.
Oh. I don't know anymore. Peter Pan. Yeah, they got Peter Pan.
Yeah, that's I pretty much exhausted my Isle of Wight knowledge now, yeah.
So
Tomato Farms, Black Gang Chine, Robin Hood's Adventure, getting the ferry.
Allen Bay, coloured sand, innit?
Cows.
Yeah.
Gang cows.
Derek Sandy.
People say,
are there any legit famous people from the Isle of Wight?
Cliff Richard is. That's why I said
yeah, that. You know the band Sum 42. I think it's Sum 42. There's someone called King in that, isn't there?
What? No, Level 42.
Yeah, that's all right. That's it. Level 42.
Mark King. Is he from the Isle of Wight?
I think one of them is. Or if they're not from the Isle of Wight, then I've met one of them on radio before on the Isle of Wight. Different radio,
same difference.
Needs.
Brilliant.
Same difference.
Here we go. Level of Wight. Brilliant. Yeah, Origin Isle of Wight.
Brilliant. Ooh. There we go.
Formed on one of the Isle of Wight. Wait, hang on. Formed on the Isle of Wight.
Great.
Cool.
Naughty gang shit.
Gang.
I'm going to move on slightly and do something a little cheeky, a little naughty. Random questions, Christmas edition for you all.
Christmas.
Yeah.
There we go.
You're all included. So there's 10 on here. I'm going to let you do 2 each. So we'll rattle through these. Jason, give me number 1 between 1 and 10.
7.
7. Are you any good at wrapping presents?
No.
No. What's
Useless. Just yeah.
I think there's not many men that are.
I'm just absolutely useless at it. I probably couldn't even tie my shoelace, to be honest. But don't worry about that.
Fair play. Right.
On to the next.
Stuart, number between 1 and 10, not 7.
3.
3. Favourite Christmas song?
It changes every year. I think the longest kind of standing ones would be the Slade and I Believe in Father Christmas, Greg Lake. Although I very much enjoy the Elton John, Step Into Christmas. But my current favourite is Christmas in LA by Wolfpack.
The Wolfpack.
Wolfpack. It's absolutely brilliant.
Christmas in LA, Wolfpack.
Christmas in LA by Wolfpack.
Is that one of the ones you sent around the other day?
Yeah.
So I didn't click on the link because I was busy at the time. But okay, I'll look at that. MJ, number between 1 and 10, but not 3 or 7.
8.
Oh, favourite Christmas film?
Oh, Home Alone.
Oh, wow.
Choice. Solid.
Naughty.
Fair enough.
Or
Jason.
a very Harold and Kumar Christmas.
Pathetic.
Smoky.
You sort of ruined it a little bit there. Jason, number between 1 and 10, but not 3, 7 or 8.
6.
6. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
To smoke a lot more and drink a lot more.
Yes, lads.
To counterbalance everyone else out there that wants to do the opposite.
Fucking right.
Stuart,
9.
would you rather
Nope.
a roast without meat or a roast without gravy?
I can live with both, to be honest.
That's not how the games work, so really. You've got to choose one of them.
Would
you rather have?
Meat?
You'd rather have the meat?
Yeah.
You'd eat it without, you'd have it without the
Yeah,
gravy?
I think if I was having a roast without the meat, I'd need the gravy. But I'd be quite happily... I'd quite happily eat the roast without meat. Assuming everything else was bang on without the gravy.
Yeah, like the best...
bin the gravy in it.
You're moving one of those two components.
Bin the gravy and prove Nathan Peterson wrong.
What? Fair enough. And MJ, last one.
10.
10. Have you ever watched the Queen's speech?
You must have done.
Yeah, not through choice though.
Because I don't think I ever have.
You must have done.
I don't ever remember watching it. I might have caught bits of it on the news or something like that, but I've never, to my memory, ever sat down either by choice or not by choice and literally watched the entire speech.
I don't think I've ever seen that film.
Seen the prequel. It's I've 100% been around when it's been on, but I would generally actively choose not to watch it because I just find her so incredibly dull and boring. She's so disinteresting. Like, we're just polar opposites. We wouldn't get along.
You don't reckon?
I like jokes about pedos and saying the word cunt, and she's like a queen in that.
Maybe she could introduce you to a third child.
Jameson gets it.
The pedo and a cunt.
Good stuff. MJ.
Is that what they call the religious royal? What's the religious version of the word? What's the royal version of the word sacrilege?
The Pope.
Treason.
Blasphemy.
The Pope.
Treason. That sounds a bit legal, actually.
Ooh.
Sounds a bit legal.
They can't find us on the island, Jameson.
Close off the ferry ports.
Yes.
Get in the chine. Hide in the chine.
MJ, we've got a lot of these to get through. Sock med me.
Suck man, it's time for questions that you posted on all the platforms that you utilize to provoke our replies. Although increasingly I'll posting the forms of statements that require no response, as opposed to the questions we requested in our initial posts on the aforementioned Suck Man.
Oh, fuck. No.
Suck
Naughty.
It's time
Yeah,
for questions that
my-
you posted on all
My
the platforms
colleagues
that
got-
you utilize to provoke our replies.
Yes.
Gang
Jesus.
shit.
And if
Can't
you
wait
enjoyed
for
that musical interlude, then tune into our next show, which will be released probably on New Year's Day, which will be Stuart's, or sometime around then,
God.
which will be Stuart hopefully singing a song.
Well,
Which will be-
well, I'm not. The
Yes.
plan was to not sing a song. But
Tune in to our next show where Stuart won't be singing a song, but will be speaking some words.
well,
And
I might have to sing a song.
tune into the next
Guys.
show and find out whether Stuart chooses to sing a song or not sing a song.
Jesus.
Jesus.
on then,
Right. Boom. Gang shit.
Let's get through these.
Every instalment, we ask you for your questions and comments, and today is no different. Over on Instagram, Joe Camps says, bake some edibles and do a group review on the podcast. I think that's a marijuana reference.
Yes, please.
Amelia Hills, frequent commenter, says, Merry Christmas, lads. What do you think about alternative advent calendars? I'm not really bothered about them. I'm fine with a chocolate calendar. Also, what's your favourite Christmas song? Hope the whole FRUK community has a great Christmas.
Thank
I
you.
really like the Kelly Clarkson one and the Leona Lewis one, actually. Laughter.
First of all, Merry Christmas, Amelia. Come on.
Merry Christmas,
lads.
maybe.
Merry Christmas. Mealers.
How's
Close
it?
selections.
As for alternative advent calendars, I think they're pretty good. It's like this year I bought my wife this beauty one from Liberty. It was quite expensive, and she really appreciated it. And
Felt the reaction.
actually made her cry, and it was a touching moment between me and her. And
Oh,
yeah,
Pretty sweet.
yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice. So
Yeah.
I think they've got their place in the world.
Have you ever had the Lego
Yeah,
one?
the Lego ones are pretty shit. I don't really like them. They should just do one that's 24 minifigures, 24 exclusive minifigures, and it'd sell like gangbusters. Gang, gang, gang.
Yeah, but it'd cost 50 quid.
Drank busters.
Sorry?
They'd charge 50 quid for it.
We got Patreon
Alright.
money to spend because
It's a good point. Have you guys got advent calendars? What
Yeah.
are your advent calendars? I should say.
We've got one of them reusable wooden trucks because of the planet and that, and we just fill it
Mhm.
up with little chocolates every year. And Theo's got the Reese's miniatures one,
What chocolates have you got in there this year?
just like little balls from Aldi or something in it.
Fair play. MJ. I mean, you got something.
Cadbury 99.7 one.
Oh yeah. The ones without the pictures.
Yeah, back when they didn't have pictures on the inside. Fucking go figure.
Jason, have you got a advent calendar?
yes, I do, Mr. Nati. Thank you for asking.
And what is it?
I just need to say this quickly. I have vague memories of being maybe like a 7 to 9-year-old boy and having a jelly Batman calendar. That was fucking naughty.
Really?
But yeah, oh mate, it was so naughty. It's probably some just average jellies, but bloody hell, they were tasty.
Nice.
Um,
Don't see many jelly ones. Fair play.
No, but yeah, I've just got a lint. Yeah, just a lint one. However you say that. How do you say that?
Lint?
Yeah, Lynn. Yeah.
Lint, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lindor.
Yeah, big up Linda. And and my favourite Christmas song is I Just Fuck With Any Kind of Old Music, so I just like it all.
What do you think about the Darkness one?
The Darkness.
Yeah. Christmas time. Don't let the bells in. Bells in. Ring peace.
Yeah, good. I like it.
I've heard that one.
I
Don't
quite
let
like
the bells in.
proper Crimbo back in the day.
Selector.
Yeah, I bought that CD single from HMV Aylesbury. Big up Dead Shops.
Of course
I remember
you
when
do.
HMV used to be
Media.
in Isle of Wight. It's all gone now. Yep.
Got the internet going, it.
Yeah, still got the internet.
Just Spotify it.
Yeah, how does Amazon work down there? You got an Amazon warehouse on the island?
Nah. I think like they just have to go from Southampton, bring up on the trucks.
Oh, wow.
You know, bring a few packs on the trucks and just slot it down and that.
Decent.
They just throw it and hope it gets to the other side of the sea.
The delivery men are some lazy bastards over here. Bloody hell.
Fair play.
Amelia, we hope you have a great Christmas tree.
Correct.
True, brilliant. Thank you very much.
True.
Have a great Christmas
Uzi
tree.
Char.
Never heard of him.
Oozers.
Oozers.
Yes, lads, I'm round Mr. Bonglung's
Bongerzz.
crib, and his reaction was priceless to seeing this thumbnail. Shout out FRUK podcast. I love you all.
Go on, Sharp.
Merry Christmas, Oozers. And who's the first one from? Sorry, I didn't wish them Merry Christmas. The first
Joe
one,
Camp.
Joe.
Merry Christmas, Joe.
Joe Camp.
Hey, Joe.
Joe was. Joe. What's Susie Charles' name?
Charlie.
Charlie.
I'll call him Charles.
Charles.
We celebrated so hard. That sounds a bit bad. I pulled him for a hug so bad, his shoulder caught my rib chest, and now it really hurts when I breathe.
Sick. Podcast injury.
They call me Bongerzz for nothing.
Good work, Charles.
Question for Nate Stewart MJ. Opinions on Mr. Lungs on Twitter. It's gang shit, isn't it?
I can't remember which episode it was, but I've implored you all to follow him on Twitter because the boy is absolutely comedy.
My favourite bit about Jason on Twitter is when he writes a message that is clearly directed at like me or Nate, but he doesn't tag us in it. He's just like a man just shouting into the wind, like hoping that the right people hear it. Like,
and you do.
Yeah, I see it more often than not. I'll see the tweet and I go, all right, there he is again, just shouting at me on Twitter. Yeah. My wife thinks it's hilarious. Like trying to explain to a woman who does not listen to the podcast, who does not understand any of this and doesn't really have any interest in it, that there's this lad on the Isle of Wight who's just shouting at me on Twitter, like, and hoping that I see it.
My sister's called Gemma.
Your sister's called Gemma. It's a good name.
Yeah, naughty.
Correct.
JJ. Big up JJ.
Merry Christmas, JJ.
Oi.
This one's from Bongerzz.
Bongerzz.
I just got the White Isle of Wight reference. Gang shit. You made my year like Mr. Bullock with IPA beer. So happy like Scooby-Doo smoking Scrappy. Ask me about my favourite bit of smoke. What's your favourite bit of smoke, Bongerzz?
Everything.
What's a particularly good smoke you've had recently?
Stardog. Flooded the UK.
Naughty.
Yeah, when I see on Instagram and you're getting all that, and you get stuff like in packages and all sorts where it looks like it's commercially available.
Yeah. This scene has gone a bit mad at the second. You got all kinds of packages, tins, vacuum packs.
Because obviously in America, there's so many states now where it's legal medicinally, or even like in California, it's now legal recreationally, isn't it? Like, yeah, and it seems like is that like
some of it does get over to here, but some people just basically can just buy the packaging if they're off the internet and literally just say, like, I've just got some salt and vinegar McCoys and say. Right. And sell them for, cheese and onion and charge whatever they want, like the cheeky bastards.
Right.
Yeah, it's a bit fun. Jameson knows all about it, though.
Yeah, he's a proper bad lad.
Really like him,
yeah.
Look at him. It explains some of his comedy.
Got reefers coming out my rafters.
Look at him, he's on the crank as it is.
Yeah,
He's all cranked up.
Steven turned his headphones green.
David Goss says, "I've got
Gossy.
a question for Bongerzz. You're winning,
Gossers.
you're whining and dining a young lady and want to impress her with your culinary techers. What are you chefing up in the kitchen?"
Chefing up.
Thank you, Mr. David Goss, for asking. So, when it comes to the ladies and that, I am currently single. If anyone's listening, shout out, Maddie. I'm sure she'll slide us a DM after this. Don't worry. If I had to cook a girl them something, do you know what I'd really do? If I had to, I can't cook, but what I would do, Mr. David Goss, is I would get a steak from Colt or something. You know those like £3 ones.
Yeah.
Get a £3 little steak or something, because it doesn't matter if you don't cook it fully, because they can't complain. I'll just say I thought you wanted it this way, and then I order a portion of chips from the local chippy, £3. So I've already thought a £6, and then I'll get us a cheap cider, and then she'll just love it. And that's it. Thank you, David.
I would almost love to do that as like a Valentine's Day video.
Yeah.
So
Cheap steak chippies, love it.
oh.
David Goss again. I've got a question for Bongerzz. You can only eat one meal for the rest of your life. What is it?
That's to be a big one.
Oh yeah, actually, I did on naughty. Yeah, that's a good fucking point there. Shit, I just clocked. I would go for the KFC Big Daddy. That's me. That's probably be me, or maybe the singer.
What's the Big Daddy?
Me.
Hash brown, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
With bacon as well, maybe?
Yeah. It's a burger with a nice little naughty hash brown.
Wow.
Fat naughty little piece of chicken, and they're nice and crispy sometimes from time to time. Oh, I can imagine it now. A nice bit of a mayo sauce on the bottom, normally a bit of tomato sauce on the top. Oh my fucking god! No tomatoes though, please.
I'm proper desperate to get one of these buckets of hot wings. You know.
$5.99 for like 80 of them or something.
Yeah, is it 20 hot wings for $5.99?
I think so. Yeah.
Smash a lot of
I
hot
preferred
wings.
it when it was 9 pieces for £6. Like I thought that was a naughty deal. The greasy piece. Oh.
Yeah. Fuck me, I'm getting hungry for KFC now. Last time I really like the hot wings, but fucking hell, they are the one thing that really fucks my stomach up. You're gurgly, and on the way out, it is fucking bad.
Mate,
Shout out to the flaming wrap.
It's the flaming ring.
Ooh.
Chris Mush 123. Go on, Bonglungs, from that old bro.
Shout out from Food UK to Australia on gang.
Who's
Gang
who,
shit.
who, did you say Christmas?
Chris
Mush.
Mush 123.
Chris Mush.
Chris Mush.
Christmas. Christmas.
Yeah. Harry Christmas. Harry Christmas. Harry Christmas.
Frankie Funko says, "Will Bonglungs be my Christmas daddy?"
There we go.
May I just want this? Yes, of course I will. But may I just remind you, a daddy is not just for Christmas. A daddy is for
Gang shit. Luke C99, is Bonglungs fully on side with the hashtag Hunt Not a Cunt campaign?
I support the election.
Excellent. Get on the FRUK Unwrapped Facebook page if you don't know about that.
I'll be honest with you. I don't really understand what's happening with the John Hunt campaign. I don't. Are we
don't really.
Is it? Are we voting?
Boris.
Is it vote for John because vote for him rather than one of the alternatives because they're unpleasant, or is it? Are we voting to say that John isn't? See you next Tuesday. Is that?
Yeah, I think it's the suggestion that he is not a cunt,
and he's better than the alternatives.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm on board with that. I think John Hunt as Prime Minister. Why not?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Where could it go wrong? I mean,
right.
Better than Boris.
Yeah, better than Boris.
That's not political, eh? But
no.
Yeah.
Faces of MJ. I don't like to get political on podcasts.
correct.
Faces of hashtag objectively bad podcast episode 4. Hashtag stop referencing objectively bad podcast.
Hashtag Mel Gibson.
Correct.
Gang Gibson.
Hashtag eggs. Faces of MJ says, Bong Lungs, do you like MJ's face?
Yes, Faces of MJ, I love your face.
And the most recent one today was one with me hanging out with Pennywise, wasn't it?
Ooh.
Oh, naughty.
Naughty.
He abstained from saying naughty. Bungers.
Bongerzz.
Nipper.
And then Bongerzz.
Bongerzz.
Spliffy DMB. It'll be all white on the night.
Pun.
Yeah. Clever, very clever.
Questions for Bong Lungs.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll just go through these ones quickly. Sorry, he's asked like 4 or 5. But shout
Favorite curry.
Balti.
Balti.
Gang.
Claire had that tonight.
Ooh.
Gang shit.
Ooh.
Naughty. Favorite cut of steak.
Bit of tit. No, I'm not the biggest fan of steaks. I'd just say a bit of ribeye, I guess.
Yeah.
Favorite roast.
Dwight and Andy.
One of Justin Bieber.
Hey.
No, gammon roast with all the things.
Oh, yeah, gammon roast.
Oh, nice.
MJ loves a gammon roast.
Nathy boy. Favorite burger.
Five Guys.
Correct.
No.
Correct. Favorite dessert.
None of them. No. Aero cheesecake, which my sister made. Big up my sister on gang. Yes.
Nice. Gang shit. I'll probably have some mint arrow cheesecake in my Christmas cheesecake.
Ooh.
I'll tag you.
Yes,
And see if those unlimited ribs are still available in Southampton.
Well, it should be if they're
I don't
unlimited.
know about that, but try it. Check them out.
Nice.
Check out it's in Southampton. Yes.
So next ones we got here from Maddie Madworld.
Matters.
This is all in capital letters. OMG, I love you, Bongers.
I love you so much too.
Wow. The hashtag first FRUK wedding.
I'm still waiting for you to surprise me.
And Merry Frucking Christmas, MJ, Nate, Stu, and Gossie.
Merry Christmas, Matters.
Thanks, Matters.
Merry Christmas, all the others that I've missed in between Luke and Spliffy and Frankie, and that's it.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
And
Christmas.
also rest in peace, Leon.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Leon.
Yeah, he's been missing, hasn't he?
Oh, Leon.
Yeah.
Leon Tricker. Yeah, I don't know
He's
where
been
he's gone.
so long you forgot about him.
Yeah.
So, I thought you said Liam. I was like,
Oh.
Gallagher? Yeah, shame. Assume his parents got something to do with it. But Olish Plinsky, fuck, I missed the boat on the questions, didn't I? That was 1 hour ago.
No.
Frothing.
No,
they didn't
don't
miss the
ask,
boat.
don't ask his questions. He's missed the boat. He said it himself. He's missed the boat.
And then he said, anyways, though, always a proud moment to see the gang make it to the top. Don't forget about us man bongers.
I would
Stay
never-
humble. Stay humble, geez. Don't let the FRUK fame get to your head.
Baby, we're going to the top. I'm taking you with me on gang.
Oh, gang shit, gang shit.
You're listening to FRUK Unwrapped, the Food Review UK podcast. Review it on iTunes if you dare.
Come on.
So now over on Facebook, we've got Gemma Joshua, JJ.
What's this?
Big up, gang.
Is this your sister? Is she Gemma with a J then, isn't it?
Unfortunately, yes. But I do not know why she's adopted the Joshua name. Like she was a part of Anthony Joshua's family. Fucking hell.
Oh, is that like a new thing? Has she just taken this on board? Is that not a real name?
Not that I know of. I'm sure in like the last year, maybe she's changed it. I don't know why, but yes,
Right.
Gemma, if you listen to this, you're a fucking weirdo. Now go and put me roast.
Brilliant.
She says, what pudding shall I make this year?
Viero mint cheesecake. Thank you.
Oh, lad. Are you looking forward to your sister's brilliant Christmas dinner?
Mm. Yeah, no, I am.
Nice. Simi Simco says, can't wait to hear Bongerzz on the podcast.
Big up Simi. I don't know who that is, but he's a G 2 times.
He's one of the FRUK fans.
Gang.
isn't he?
Correct.
We've got Rich Milford.
Oh, Mr.
Milford.
Cookies.
Milford.
I am so fucking excited for this. Literally so many questions. Must have Christmas dinner food. All of it. It's all mandatory. It all
It's all
constitutes a
mandatory.
big
All the
meal.
food, all the time.
Yeah.
Pigs and blankets, parsnips. All the peas.
Yeah.
Peas.
Oh,
All the
mate,
peas? Or
Oh, I love
all
all
the
of
peas?
it.
Bare peas.
Gravy.
Get the peas.
Least favourite Christmas dinner food, excluding sprouts.
All the veg.
Christmas pudding.
Veg.
Christmas pudding, Christmas cake, and both go in the
Do you know
bin.
what? Bread sauce can get in the sea.
Yeah.
I'd rather eat Christmas pudding than sit there and eat a bit of fucking sprouts and cabbage and all that bollocks on my plate. Or
Nah. I'd rather
Yeah,
I'd rather have the Brussels sprouts.
Oh.
I can live without cranberry if I'm honest. I don't hate
yeah.
it by any means, but if it
Yeah.
never
I do not
turned
like
up, I wouldn't
cranberry.
be fussed.
Can I say technically, please? Can any fast food nations, Subway, any place listening, fuck off putting cranberry sauce in your burgers. It's unnecessary. All right, thank you. That's it.
Right.
Yeah, pretty fair comment.
I just don't like it, so don't do it.
What's the ideal size bottle for a bucket? 1.5 or 2 litre? I'm going to say 1.5 litre because if you had a 2 litre bottle on the table on the side, I guarantee I would like you all to actually, before I even say this, I'd like to all the listeners and also my co-presenters here and guests. I'd like you to all imagine that you've got a 2 litre bottle of Coke or whatever on the side. I want you to imagine you've just gone to pick it up, you've unscrewed the cap, and you've poured it into your glass.
Yeah.
Now, I guarantee every single one of you has imagined picking up that bottle from the middle of the bottle. And you cannot do that if that bottle is in a bucket. The thinner neck of the 1.5 litre bottle is going to be much more satisfying and easier to pick up out of the bucket.
I think you've misunderstood the question, Michael.
No, I think he's got it bang on.
How have you interpreted the question, Stuart?
What is the perfect size bottle for a bucket?
Yeah.
It's a marijuana reference, my friends.
Gang.
Mine was a marijuana reference.
Correct.
When I said I want you to all imagine, that was me. That was me. Spliff reference.
Spliffy ganja.
Would you? This one is another definitely drinking from buckets reference. Would you rather a 10 of dank or an 8th of grass?
Oh. 10 for that dank, cuz.
Nice. Would you rather watch How High or Half Baked?
How high?
The one with Dave Chappelle, because can I please answer? The one with Dave Chappelle, do not answer which one it is first. I'm not sure if it's How High or Half Baked, because the start of the movie, they're all sat around the TV screen before they get the munchies, and an advert plays, and in that advert, they say a little something along the lines. It goes, I want to talk to Samson. And oh my God, I swear to God, that is the best part of the film. And he meets him halfway through the film, and he's like, come on, man, I got my bong out. You want to smoke, man? It's so good, mate. It's a good,
Great drank. On a scale of 1 to Snoop Dogg, how high are you all right now?
About 7.
0.
Not very. I'm 2 beers in, but also
So
yeah, same. Could be a lot more of the drank.
Dang. Soaps. Rich Milford also said, who's Bongerzz? And then said, wait, I thought this was the official Tesco Facebook page. Sorry, my bad. Banter.
Can I say one thing quickly, please? Mr. Milford, if you are listening to this, you can send me a DM at Bongerzz, and we will arrange you to send me some cookies. You're welcome.
Gang shit.
I will review them. And if they say
oh, mate, fucking hell.
I don't know him, so they can't say that to me.
Oh, I fucking hate to see that. Double J, she's back on it. I cook the best roasts, even if you don't have everything, only sausage, stuffing, potatoes, and homemade Yorkshires. But at least I cook everything from scratch. I'm a top chef. I'm a top chef. you're lucky to have such a great sister.
I think she's trying to convince you lot she's a good cook and a good sister. But I can confirm one of those things. She's all right to cook, yes.
Well, you did say the roasts are better than Mama Bongers.
Little cook.
I think we expect to see pictures on Christmas Day.
I shall post it.
Gang shit.
Pick up everyone posting sloops.
And what are you getting me for Christmas this year? I haven't had a present off you yet.
Is that what she said? Is that what she said?
She said that, yeah.
Fuck all. What do you call it? I'll probably get you a picture of me, maybe a picture of MJ, picture of Stuart,
gang shit.
one of Mr. Nater PTs.
Of course. Signed.
A set of scales as well, so you can weigh out my plate. Sorry, I'm not finished. One more thing. What else may I get her? I would get you a sister, a friendship bracelet, whatever, Pandora bollocks. But that 30 quid I spent on the bracelet, I could just gamble, couldn't I? So
yeah.
not gonna
She'd want you to be happy, wouldn't she? That's we all know that. Really.
Exactly. Christmas is the time for happiness. So.
Exactly.
I think how many you can buy her if you win.
I know. Fuck all, even more.
Sean Millard says, smoke before or after Christmas dinner? Both.
During
the whole thing.
And Kiefer Curtin, Bong Lungs is the boss, like my G is the real gang, biggest legend I know. Gang, shit, naughty.
Big up Kiefer and Oozers, Oozy Chars. They've wanted to comment on this so badly, man. I've been literally pestering them so bad. You've got to comment on this podcast. I swear to God, you've got to comment on this podcast. And I need to just want to say shout out to Jezza E, because I know Jezza E's listened to this. You know the one who put the fag out on his eye.
Oh man!
Tell him
yeah.
I didn't make him, although I did film him by choice. One more shout out.
That's why you need to subscribe to Bong Lung's channel.
I know. It's just quality content, isn't it?
Who's in charge? Right, that's it. Sockmed done.
Sockmed done. Right then.
Sockmed.
Stuart, let's get him on the board.
Correct. It's time to play a game, Jason.
It's time to play a game. Let's play a game. It's called Sweeter or Severio. We pull the name of a foodstuff out of a hat. You tell us what you think about that. Will the next foodstuff be sweeter or savory? Will it be sugary or covered in salt? There's just no way to know. But you must predict. Will the next foodstuff be sweeter or savory?
Oh, yeah.
Ready, my man. Right, okay. You know how to play this game, don't you? I don't need to explain the rules to you. Let's just make a start. The first food out of the Northern Flat Cap, and it is here. It has reappeared. The Northern Flat Cap is back in the game. We've got
so much more northern with it on.
Correct. We've got first
my bandwidth
out of the hat.
so low,
We've got very Christmassy. We've got roast potatoes, and it is the third time out of the hat. Will the next food be sweeter or savourier than a roast potato?
Here's one question. If I was to pick the food now and the food was wrong, would that mean I still get 2 points?
Yeah.
That's all right. You know, 2's better than 1, as they say.
Correct.
Best out of 2. No, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
There it is.
Fucking loves you. What do you call it? So potatoes, roast potatoes. I'm gonna go sweeter. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go sweeter on this one. Come on, baby.
Man.
Daddy needs a new Porsche.
It's Walker's salt and vinegar crisps.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Bummed it. Absolutely bummed it.
Like you said, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Oh, mate.
Oh my god, I thought Copcroft, Mr. Jason Copcroft was sending me look vibes and I think he was sending me mixed messages instead. Would you listen, I'm going to be like Andy Rooms on this one and blame it on my weight. Yes, but thank you for allowing me to play that glorious game.
Well,
And I did- shame you didn't see me because I did just bow to you.
only in Sweeter and Saviour can you get 100% of your answers wrong and still end up with 2 points.
It's the beauty of the game. It's
Oh
the
my
beauty.
god, I can't believe I've done this. What do you call it? You know, like when you're on like Deal or No Deal or Tipping Point or any of that shit, and you got your family in the audience, and you're like, oh my god, dream. Should I gamble for $3,000 or take home 2K? I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gambling tonight, love. I know we have not got time, or may not have time to space, but if I was to play Heaven or Hell, the banging tune, French fries. I'm not sure if it's been in there or not, but French fries. They got they were going there.
Into heaven.
And what? Yeah, into heaven and that. Have they been in there?
Fuck it,
No one's put fries into heaven. No.
Well, I swear, if anyone picks French fries before I come back on here next time, I'll smack them.
I was going to say, second time around is heaven or hell. So next time you're on.
It's a quick question. Did anyone ever hear that joke? It goes like something like you play 2 places in your career, and that's they say once on the up and once on the down. Like,
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah. Yep, and I swear I ain't never going down, baby.
As Bongerzz just said, he's never coming on our podcast.
Yeah.
No, you're coming on mine.
Oh, naughty.
Brilliant.
Fucking right. Oh, mate. Oh. I need to say 2 more things quickly. David Goss, however, I doubt he's listened to this, but however, one of the greatest references. I'd love to try that triple cheese bacon burger at motherfucking Five Guys. That looks naughty, Jameson. Mr. Bullockson's 2 things here. I know. What's these 2 things going to say? The fucking jingles, absolutely naughty, my son. Naughty.
Well. Thank you.
And the part when Theo steps off the chair and would go. They got Nate Peterson's and what's their name as well? SW Hangry Bird, cause it's making healthy food look good out here. Big her up 2 times as well. Fuck that, I said 3 times on this one. And what do you call it? And big up that man sat there with the green headphones on with 2 tins sat behind him and not offered any of us a sweet yet.
Yeah, what a mean bastard he is.
But yeah, you are all. Well, yeah, I know he's offering him now. Bloody hell! Well, I've got to go now. What do you call it? Do you know what the worst thing is?
Go on.
As they say in the movies, I don't. If I ever hang up this phone call, I may never know when I speak to you again. Oh no!
Oh,
that got me right in the Nate Pete feelies. Oh shit!
Emotions weighing you forward, son.
Man.
One more thing. I will get into Lego at one point and build a little called Death Star or something. You know, the one there.
Oh, love it. Darth Vader gang shit.
But I'm gonna let you lot get on with your night now, unfortunately.
Jason, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on. Thank you very much for letting us spend a couple of hours with the man we all know as Bongerzz. And
Thank you for all the comedy value.
It's been lovely, and we will get you on again at some point. Like I said to you when I reached out to you, we knew months ago that we were going to have you on at some point, but it's just been one of those years where we've had some big guests on, a lot of people to get to, and yeah,
none of them as big-hearted as Longs, though, hey?
Exactly. So, thank you very much for coming on. You've been a pleasure. Hopefully, all the listeners now know what it's like to be inside your head, I guess, because you are one of the craziest guys. You're on social medias. Where can people find you on Twitter? Which is, you're on Instagram and on Twitter. Tell people where they can find you. Thank you. And I have one more thing to say after. I'm so sorry. You may find me at Bonglungs, BONGLUNGGZ. Thank you. And as I say goodbye, my hand will be raised on my head like a salute to the 3 of you. Just MJ, if you're not then. Yes. Thank you, Bonglungs, and thank you very much to Stuart and Michael. just had a little chat with Bongerzz, didn't we?
Yeah, it was good that. Talking about bangers, isn't it?
Naughty.
Bongerzz.
Proper naughty gang shit.
What, Michael? Hang on.
Chris-
You've been saying gang shit all night. I'm not sure gang shit's one of that is the catchphase.
It's just gang.
It's just gang.
Should be though.
One-handed gang. Gang.
On gang. You're making it.
Gang shit's
You're
shit's good though.
No,
Gang
but
shit's
you're
good.
making it profane, and it doesn't need to be, my friend. You've
As
taken
long
a
as help
sweet.
me out of this hole. Say gang shit.
It is a whole lot of gang shit. Gang shit.
Oh.
There you go.
We're going to go robbing from
Legitimate.
Albury stores. See us,
Gang shit.
see us on Crime Watch in the next coming months. Don't hand this thing, you won't get fuck all. Set the slap. Right, cheers, my good gentleman.
Thank you. And also to all of the other listeners out there, thank you for sticking with us through 2019. It's been a fantastic year. We've had some amazing guests on. This is the last show of 2019, unless your show won't be, yours will be New Year's Day, right?
We'll go up New Year's Day, yeah.
Yeah. So this is the last show of
Is it
2019.
on Thursday or in a
This one?
few weeks? Or
Yeah,
when,
this is going live on Thursday, the whatever it is.
I'll be sleeping then.
Thursday,
Come on.
the 12th of December.
There's
Fucking
the 12th.
right.
Or
Come on.
today, if you're listening to it today.
Correct.
Yeah, which you have now done,
So,
unless you start at the end.
correct.
Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen. Bye.
Join us in a few weeks' time when we will have my friend Mr. David Main kicking off 2020.
Can't wait to talk to David Main. Really looking forward to
Yeah,
it.
it'd be good to speak to him.
Yeah.
Can't imagine what will happen in that episode.
Yeah,
'cause don't know.
Come ready already?
we'll settle on a topic before then, I'm sure, and come up with some witty banter
From Mexico.
from Mexico.
Come on, man. You feeling anything?
Goodbye, 2019. You've been a blast.
Goodbye, yeah.
Goodbye, my friends.
Happy Christmas.
Goodbye. I love you all. Gang.